Would you like the rest of my sandwich?
I'm not homeless!
Hey, come on, grab your stuff. I got us a place to play.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's a place called Dante's or something. And they've only allowed us to do one song, so we gotta make it a good one. Come on.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread. To get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese. Cause when you're at KFC, you got that special sauce to stir my curiosity. Just give me a 5-piece meal, oh what a deal. A big old box, it's all for me. You know I'll take coleslaw on the side. I could tell you wanted to try the potato wedges. Taste the biscuit, taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce, taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Get your honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my chicken wings. Get none of that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes on my chicken wings. Take us out, Moose.
Taste the biscuit!
That was exceptional.
That is the best music video on YouTube right there. Good evening, everybody. We're glad you're all here. And Derek, I would expect absolutely nothing less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Blanket. You know, don't retire, but just realize that you will never reach what those people have reached. I don't think you will ever perform in a Goodwill.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
And Laura versus World, of course we're coming to start dancing.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got us a video tonight. Kenneth Brinkman. I stole it completely off of the Cappening channel. So, if on the off chance you're not subscribed to Cappening channel, you should probably subscribe to that. And let's see. And we got a classic Jack. And whoever doesn't show up is really gonna regret showing up late to this one.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see. I guess let's do the Patreon thing, shall we?
Let's see if you can get through it.
Okay, let's see.
Bet you can do it better than Kay.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. You can watch us here and on Paco Peep Pot Pies and on Rumble and Spotify at Magnum Pot Pie. We've got a Teespring that's Magnum Pot Pie where I recently uploaded new designs. And, you know, if you're watching this and you think this is something I want to throw my money at, well, I'll call you a dog fucker. $10 dog fuckers, Rhoda, BNC Baloney, Shane, Deleted Archives, Chicken on a Chain, Jillian, and Penetration. They're all $10 dog fuckers at patreon.com/magnumpotpie. And I did cheat by pausing it.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yes, I did cheat.
Hey, Pickle.
Yes.
Hey, Kit Kat.
So here is the video that put Jack on the map. This is the one. If you've ever seen Cooking with Jack outside of our channel, this is what you've seen right here. Party cheese salad.
Yeah.
It's time for Aunt Myrna's recipes.
Well, you're on time.
It's a double header, that's right. Last week we did Aunt Myrna's recipe with the coleslaw. Amazing. This week we're doing party cheese salad. When I saw her make this in Alabama, I was like, goosh.
That is the normal reaction to this party cheese salad. And that is where you should have just left it, Jack.
I'm not sure about some of these ingredients, but then I tasted it and it's like a dessert.
Bullshit. You'll eat anything, Jack. You'll eat raw chicken. Like,
Yeah, I don't trust your judgment.
yeah, we don't
on
trust
anything.
you. We don't trust you. I saw you serve your old green meat to people.
Yeah.
It's
So-
really cool. So let's get this thing started. We're gonna cook all this on the stove, then we're gonna pour it in this glass dish, which I've never used in my whole life. I think my mom gave me this, but I'm gonna have a chance to use this, and then we're gonna chill it. So it's gonna be awesome. Let's get started right now. Wait till you see this.
Look, I've known a few girls that I've said ugh, and then ended up dating. So I mean, I can't fault them on that. Okay.
Not
I
me.
never-
Yeah, not Paco. Not Paco. Paco, I was impressed from the word jump because she smelled like food.
Yeah, that's true.
Would have put these ingredients together had it not been for Aunt Myrna. You got cream cheese, pimentos, Cool Whip, crushed nuts, any kind that you like. I'm using pecans. Lemon, or you can use lime jello, celery, bell pepper, pineapple, and American cheese.
Now, before this starts, I will say that my grandmother used to make like a cheese salad thing. I was never a big fan of it, but other people were. And it was very similar to this. Like, I think if you just like pick any like 2 or 3 ingredients from this and remove it, I think you've got something people will eat. It's just all of these ingredients together.
Can you believe this? This is crazy. Let's go to the stove right now and get this thing started. Take your crushed pineapples and pour it in the pan.
Yeah, exactly. This is one of those things that you should probably write down because when the depression hits again, you're going to need to make this bullshit.
No, I'm not.
All right, get your Jello mix. You're gonna do 1 large Jello, lemon or lime, or you're gonna do 2 small packets. I grabbed a large one.
Of course he did, Jack.
There you go.
Oh, that's my fault. Someone came and talked to me. while
I'm not
I was
even sure.
recording this.
I'm not even sure what utensil to use for this. So, just gonna mix it up right now.
Derek, my favorite reaction to this I've seen was this. These people made it, and like their cat hopped up on the counter, and the cat just noped right the fuck away.
Now, there we go. I'm afraid later on, if I use a wooden spoon, it's gonna stick to the wooden spoon. All right, so we're gonna get this all
Stick to your
mixed
ribs
up.
meal.
Okay, once the Jello is dissolved, you're gonna add. I chopped up the cream cheese. You're gonna add all your cream cheese in there, and you're going to mix that until it totally mixes in, totally melts down.
Hey, Paco, remember the first time I showed you this video? I told you that this looked really good, and I wanted you to make it.
Yeah, and I actually watched it with interest. Now look at us.
Cream cheese is pretty much melted down. You can still see the chunks of pineapple in there. I think we're about ready to add the rest of the
Of course, the
ingredients.
utensil is confusing.
We're gonna have the
Laura.
This is Jack. Jack probably puts cheese in his iced tea. Like, cheese is second nature to Jack. All right.
Octopushy, have you never seen this at all? Like, look.
Oh,
You can really fuck up Jello with this abomination.
Yeah. Oh, just wait. I'm so excited that you've never seen this before.
Celery. Bell peppers. Pimento.
That's what I love in a dessert is pimento.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The nuts.
Oh.
We're going to mix that in. I can't even begin to explain to you how amazing tasting this was. It looks horrible, but I'm telling you, Aunt Myrna never has failed me yet.
It does look
and
horrible.
I've had this. So I hope mine turns out as good as hers.
Do you think maybe Aunt Myrna's a troll? Like those people that tell Kay to make
I
like...
would be a troll if he was asking me for recipes.
Yeah, like the people that tell Kay to make like fish sticks and spaghetti sauce or something.
100%.
Yeah, Aunt Myrna's a troll.
Have as good as hers.
Yes, he did
I'll
just
be
put
in
all that in
business.
Jell-O.
Okay, I've turned the flame off. I'm just mixing it in now. So go ahead and turn your flame off.
Yes, this Jell-O contains, if anybody's wondering, so hadn't kept up, this Jell-O contains pineapple, celery, green peppers, pimento, and cream cheese.
And nuts.
And nuts. Yeah. So that's what's going into this Jell-O.
There we go. Get it all mixed in. All right, here's a crucial ingredient.
The Cool
Your whipped
Whip.
cream. Let's get that out there.
Yeah, this is what makes it for sure, Jack.
Yeah.
This is the
thing.
Gonna mix that in gently.
Am I the only one that kind of likes Cool Whip
spill
by
over.
itself?
No.
Yeah.
And I don't recommend using.
There's a reason I try to
it's
avoid
the
it
Cool Whip.
because I'm gonna just.
I don't
end up
recommend
eating it.
using
Yeah.
imitation or
Yeah, like Cool Whip's like the best vanilla ice cream.
fat-free or sugar-free because they have a different reaction. You want the regular, real Cool Whip or real whipped cream. If you don't have Cool Whip, just use real whipped cream. Creamiest you can find. Thickest you can find. Now I'm going to move this off to the side.
Oh, ready
You
for
need
the
glass dish
ASMR?
here. Then you're going to pour it in the dish carefully.
I really hate that. Right in my ear.
Kind of mix it around so the pineapple is all throughout the... just make sure all your ingredients are all throughout the dish, okay? Take your spoon
Yeah.
gently through. You can smell, wow, the lemon and the pineapple are just busting out. And crazy enough, the last step, you're going to sprinkle on some cheese on top.
Like it's not already crazy, Jack.
Use American
Yes, the shredded American cheese is the crazy part here, Jack. I'm glad you informed us of that.
cheese. I wouldn't use a cheddar or sharp because it's not going to have the same flavor.
Yeah, don't be putting fucking cheddar on this. You are a goddamn maniac if you're trying to put cheddar cheese on this. Every red-blooded American knows you put American cheese on your vomit casserole, okay? All right? Come on.
Yes, Shane, exactly. It really does.
Effect. Now I'm going to chill this overnight.
If only
then
we
we're
could
gonna
get
take
our
a look
cats
at it
to
in the morning.
puke
It's
in
gonna-
dishes.
That'd
Like-
be easier to clean.
It would.
We used to buy the indoor cat food because it matched our carpet.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
solid. It's going to be cold. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be delicious. Okay, well, I realized I didn't have to wait overnight, and the family wants to try this out, so
No, they don't. The family does not want to try that out. You're going to eat all of that yourself, Jack. Don't even pretend. That is your afternoon snack.
Yeah, your family noped out of this.
Yeah, your family's not touching that shit.
we've only been chilling this for about 4 hours, but as you can tell, it's completely solid and cold, and it looks
like
beautiful.
really
Look at
bad
that. Doesn't it look
artwork.
great?
You know what it looks like? Like if you've ever pulled your carpet up to replace it, it looks like the pad underneath your carpet.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it really does.
Look how awesome that looks.
Yeah, that's one
All
that
right,
works.
so let's serve up a little section here and try it out. And you just cut it almost like a dessert
It's an awful
and
big
just scoop
piece
it out.
getting there, Jack.
Look at, can you see it? Can you see that? It's beautiful.
Can you see it?
Place it on a
I
plate.
can see it. It is sure as
Come on.
hell not beautiful.
There we go. almost
All right, your gelled cat puke is ready.
It looks a little bit like an omelet. Like, if someone just handed me that, I'd expect an omelet. Like, I wouldn't be expecting sweet and pineapple.
has like a pudding effect. We're going to give that a try. Look at how
Pudding
beautiful it
effect, huh?
looks. Mmm. Wow. So good. I know it. Of course, I don't know if mine came out as good. So, here's to delicious tasting.
Stop hesitating and eat it, you fat fuck.
Mmm.
Look at that. I'm totally saying it's good, but really it's
Yeah,
revolting
look at that grimace.
face.
Look at that grimace.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jack. You're not that good of an actor.
Look at that grimace when he looks down at it. You know he's still going to eat that pan of vomit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, Laura, I don't know what it is. Is it supposed to be
It's,
a side? Because
well-
he did say it was almost a dessert, but...
Well, it occupies a strange place. Like, my grandmother made like a cheese salad thing that was kind of similar to this, but it didn't have all those ingredients, right? And it wasn't quite a dessert. It wasn't quite a side. It wasn't quite an appetizer. It's just one of those things that's on the table for like when it's set up like a buffet at Thanksgiving or something because you got so many people over. It's just one of those things on the table that, is just there. Doesn't occupy any particular spot. And you're not really sure if you're supposed to eat it for dessert or eat it with the meal. Kind of like sweet potato casserole, only sweet potato casserole is good. Your mom's not making you eat it.
It blows my mind that it's so sweet and dessert-like and has all those vegetables in it. And American cheese on top. It is really... Oh, it's so good. I can't explain this to you guys. It's sweet, and it's crunchy, and it's got a custard feel to it on your tongue. It's beautiful. All right, I'm going to chow on this, give some to the family. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Okay, first thing we're going to do, a medium take two. All right, I'm going to chow on this, give some to the family. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.
Yeah, didn't that just look delicious?
Yeah.
To answer your question, what that occupies as a space on the table is that thing Grandma brings and Mom makes you eat some of it to not make your grandmother feel bad. That's the space it occupies. It's that thing on the table that nobody really wants, but everybody eats some of because Grandma made it.
See, I was picky, so I got away with not having to eat it. Or if I did have to eat something like that, then I would
really?
pick, like, the
What's the
smallest
story
bit.
of why you don't like fish?
Okay, no, that was a completely different thing.
Yeah, you don't like fish because you were forced to eat fish as a kid.
Yeah, well, when your
so
parents
there
are Catholic. No, but
Yeah, so there goes your narrative.
No, but I meant dishes like that. Like, my mom never made me eat sweet potato casserole. Because I don't like it.
Yeah, no one made me eat sweet potato casserole because that's a dessert. They made me eat this shit.
No, I didn't like sweet potato casserole. You were talking about... never mind.
Yeah.
Play the video.
Your whole narrative right down the toilet. Alright, so this is Kenneth Brinkman's footage. It's the TCAP coverage, and then it will be his interrogation. And then it goes into, like, his processing and stuff, but we're not going to watch that. This may actually end up being kind of a short stream if we don't end up talking too much.
We'll see.
The way we go, it'll be a two-parter.
Come on in, man. I just whacked my toe on the banister. Oh my gosh, I just whacked the crap out of myself.
You what?
Ezio just came in, so everyone say hi, bud.
Well, I gotta go get a Band-Aid. Now I'm bleeding, and I'm gonna get shot if I bleed on the rug.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
this bud has a much quieter meow than Kratos.
Yes.
So you won't hear his commentary, but he's with us. Believe me, he's making it.
Hang out at the bar for a second. I'll be right back down, all right?
Okay.
Cool.
Get off of there. Go.
Come over here. We're not trying to knock everything over. We're trying to knock everything over.
Yeah, we're trying to knock everything over.
I really appreciate you coming out here, man.
Okay, cool.
I was having, like, such a crappy night.
Go.
I'm sorry that, like, you got all weirded out when you saw me the first time.
Oh, it wasn't I got weirded out. I thought I couldn't see a address. I mean, I seen it on the mailbox.
Yeah, it's totally, like, weirded out, isn't it? Anyway, sorry. I found the Band-Aid. I'll be right back down. I just have to wipe it off, or else I'm gonna get an infection. Have you ever got, like, one of those ingrown toenails?
Yeah.
I got one once, and it hurt so freaking bad.
How are you, sir?
Okay.
Why don't you do me a favor and have a seat on the stool right on the other side of the bar there?
See, he wasn't really going after the child. You know, he just wanted to make sure she didn't get he didn't get an infection, right? He was just he was just trying to render medical assistance.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, go ahead. See. You get yourself all comfortable? Or?
Sure.
What's going on?
Not much.
Why are you here?
Came to meet this
Yeah, let me turn
gentleman.
this up.
This gentleman.
Kind of quiet.
And how old is the gentleman you came here to meet?
He told me that he was 15, I believe.
15? Do you want to try again?
That's what I remember.
How about 14?
That's a really common thing for the TCAP guys. They always want to, like, add a year. Like, 15's any better than 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always want to add a year there.
How old are you?
43.
43. And you came here to meet a teenage boy. Why?
I told him I was coming to meet and talk.
Just to meet and talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we got, by the way. I maxed out the volume.
And what was your plan once you got here?
Meet and talk.
Just that.
Yeah.
And you thought that was appropriate for you as a grown man of 43 years old to come here to meet a teenage boy.
Yes, obviously, Chris. That's why I'm here. I mean, what you're the one making this weird, okay?
Who was home alone.
He's Coke can, right?
I had my reservations.
No, I don't think he's Coke can.
No.
I don't think he's the... I think that was Walter Baps was the Coke can guy. Yeah.
Your reservation.
But he asked me to.
So that made it okay?
I didn't see any harm in just chatting with him, no.
Just chatting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have nieces and nephews?
Oh, yeah. All the way up to 22 or 23. Actually, I think Dustin may
No, I got nephews your age.
be 24.
Yeah. Now, would you be comfortable if a grown man came into a home where one of your nephews was alone? Would that be okay with you?
Well, I guess it would depend on what their intentions were.
Okay, so I would really like... I would like him to explain the situation in which he would find it okay to come home and find his minor nephew just sitting there with some grown dude.
Yeah.
I would like him to explain what situation that would be okay in.
See, now you're telling me your intentions were one thing, but based upon the internet conversation you had with the boy, your intentions seem like something very different.
I think the last conversation that I had with Rocky was that I was coming to meet and chat.
There might have been a little more than chatting. It's
Really?
been a little while since we did that chat log, but I feel like there was more to it than they were just going to sit and watch SpongeBob or something.
He led some other, or I don't want to say he led, but he kind of gave that it may be more, and I said no. I says, well, I'm coming to talk and chat, to meet you and chat.
Do you do this often?
As far as with younger kids,
Yeah.
I would say that, I thought he was 15, but I would say that,
Well, 15, 14. I mean, what's the
right,
difference?
well, I
really?
agree.
Oh, if y'all are curious, this guy's off the sex offender registry, by the way. He has now graduated from the RSO.
Ah.
Yeah.
He says right here, hello, hi, 14 male, 14 years old, yeah. Oh my, what are you doing in here? How are you? I like talking to other gay people. Doing well, thanks. So he says it's 14 right there.
That may have been later in the week or something like that.
I just
I
got a
don't know.
notification that we're streaming.
The
Good.
19th of March, 11:35 p.m. I mean, that's the chat log, so 14.
Well, he knew I was.
Look, Chris, if you're going to use my words against me here,
Which is rude.
This is going to be a very bad conversation because my words are not good.
was very concerned about chatting with him and even meeting up with him.
And his penis.
But despite your concern, you showed up anyway.
Well,
Well, I
yeah.
think because of the way that he was telling me that his parents were gone to Vegas and he was alone and stuff like that.
Look, I am here to protect this child, okay? He has been abandoned in the wild by his parents. He has to fend for himself. His parents have gone with the Moors to Las Vegas, and he is by himself. He's alone. He's scared. I was simply coming over just to mentor the boy, to tutor him, and, maybe to diddle his peenie. Maybe a little bit. But, the night is young.
So you're just coming over here to babysit him? To keep an eye on him?
No, I didn't think that he needed a
Somebody's
babysitter.
going to make a magnum out of context.
You know,
Cam.
What did you think I would be?
I didn't
And
think
I
that he
will
needed
subscribe.
anything.
I'm
really.
surprised you haven't.
I mean, he even asked me to buy him beer, and I says, no way.
I'm already balancing 2 channels.
You say, I just love playing and blanking a man's blank.
Well, those
Oh,
are the
Chris,
conversations.
all right.
Oh, Chris.
Good to know.
Yeah, wow, Chris. I mean, you two get a room, man. Come on.
That he was having with me also.
These are your words.
Oh,
Do you hear that thing?
I do. You
Yeah, we
locked
had
the
some-
baby out.
some of that chat. But if you go
Come
back
on,
and look
bud.
at our
How
last
dare I let you
conversation
out where you wanted to
today
go?
or tonight, there was some conversation about beer, and I says, no, I won't do that.
Here you say, I have to ask this. Are you a cop? Why did you ask if he was a cop?
Because of the age. I mean, I haven't done a thing with him, and I mean, look at what I'm doing. I'm sitting here talking with you over it, So I mean,
Hey, look, I have not even molested this child. And instead of coming in to a child all by himself, I'm sitting here talking to what? A TV news reporter? This is some horse shit. I
Come back
specifically
in like 10
asked.
minutes.
Yeah, I specifically asked if he was going to be by himself. That lion sack of shit said there weren't going to be any adults, and now this is ridiculous. I'm going to eat some of these stale potato chips and go. Okay?
that was my largest fear. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't hook up online. I meet people, but I don't hook up online.
It sounds like you were trying to hook up tonight.
No.
Have you ever asked somebody to blank you off? You talk about
Oh, I won't deny that there was.
you
sexual-
talk about penis size here.
Front to back vinyl. I hope they didn't even clean the stool.
Yours and his.
I don't recall him ever
He's just
telling
sitting
me
in
his,
shit.
I can read it to you.
I don't. I mean, you chat with a lot of people in those chat rooms.
You ask about his homosexuality. You say, well, you're a good-looking guy, but then you say, please delete that picture of me. Why did you want him to delete the picture of you that you had sent him?
Well, see, Chris, that's what we call evidence. I kind of didn't want any of that hanging around. You'd understand that if you were a criminal yourself.
I deleted his. I mean, I don't keep pictures on my internet.
You say you better not be getting me into trouble.
That was me. Someone came and talked to me, and I forgot while I was recording. Yeah, usually I just take my headphones off, but
That's not good.
I forgot.
It's not, because, you know, I mean, look what's happened here. Even though I haven't done anything with the guy, I mean, look what's happened.
Yeah, look what's happened. I have not even gotten to commit the crime yet, Chris. Can you please leave the room? I mean, it's hard to maintain an erection right now, to be honest with you.
So you have that dark hair. Do you have any body hair?
Magnum out of context.
Yeah.
I mean, those are normal chat things on...
It's normal chat things with a 14-year-old boy? You're underage, and then what if you got pissed at me sometime? I would go to jail. You say you're very cool and very safe. Did
Very
you bring
cool,
condoms
very
with you tonight?
safe.
No. I didn't even
That's the
bring my
coolest.
wallet. I walked out and left my wallet on the dresser.
How was the ride over today?
How was my ride over?
Over here.
Oh, it's fine.
How far did you travel tonight?
I live in Kettering.
Kettering. And how far is that from where we're at here?
I want to say 30 miles, 33 miles, something like that. I really don't know. I think it was, according to what the directions he gave me, was 45 minutes. I'm sorry, 45 mile.
45 miles.
Yeah,
So you drove 45 miles just to, what, chat with this kid?
absolutely. The guy, you know, he told me that his parents were in Vegas, you know, and I mean, I even said in the email, hey, I'm coming to meet and to chat with you.
You also say in your chat, so you have a nice blank, slang word for penis.
What's that now?
So you have a nice cock, is what you say to him.
You did say that. I was there. No, you did say that. That might be a tough one to explain, but I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to give us a satisfactory explanation. What do you think?
I do not.
You don't?
I guess I did.
No? Well.
I think he asked about mine, too.
Called it.
And you go into great detail.
He gave a reasonable answer.
Did he?
Yes. The kid asked about his.
That's not very reasonable, no.
No?
No.
Oh.
No.
He should go for I never meant to do it.
Yes.
Detail
That he
about
should.
that? Do you see why it's hard for me to believe that you were just here to chat? Based
No.
upon this
Well, I
discussion.
know myself. I'm 43 years old. And I know myself what I would have done.
Now, Paco, no banning people. All right?
Period.
I'm
ask
not
him
sitting
if
on my phone
he's
this
horny.
time.
And then say, I wish you were not so far away. What conclusion can I draw from this?
I totally understand.
What do you do for a living?
I manage an audit department for a major oil company for 25 years.
Well, I think that's going away there, Kenny. I think so. I think that's just going away.
Just a tiny bit.
Yep.
Just a tiny
It's
bit.
a big job.
Absolutely. I'm fucking scared to death.
After he got out, he went on to be some kind of like administrator for a church.
Huh.
Yeah, I was reading about it in the TCAP wiki. Like, he was an administrator for a church because, like, the church had some, like, elderly pastor. And even though the congregation didn't want him there, like, for whatever reason, they just kept him in that position.
Weird.
Yeah.
No fighting, you two.
How do you defend this behavior?
Well, I should have never came here. No matter what, you know, you always hear stories online about situations like this, and no matter how you feel about, I mean, it doesn't matter what they're saying to you, you know, you just have to say that.
Did he say audit department or auto department? Because I thought this guy like ran like the department that did like gasoline and stuff, but he might have said audit department.
The hell with it.
Do you have an addiction to the internet? A compulsion?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I live on the computer at work, so you know. But I mean, and I chat all the time with my mom. You know, she's got cancer and is in South Bend, and that's.
Oh, audit. He was an accountant. Yeah, well, he chats with his mom all the time, Chris. Come on.
What are you expecting?
Yeah, he chats with his mom. Let this man go.
Is his
communicate all the
mommy
time.
gonna
His
take
mommy
his
is going to do discipline.
Time, you know, through the internet, and you know, and I have friends that I talk with online. But I mean, this was the first time I've ever chatted with someone at this age. You know.
Can you imagine if that's true? Can you imagine if the one and only time he took a wild hair and talked to a child what happened to be a decoy?
Right.
Yeah, the one time it ever happened.
I mean, aren't there enough 21-year-olds and over to chat with?
Well, actually, I mean, most guys that talk to me are in that age. I mean, 25, 26 years old.
Nobody cares
know?
about that.
Well, I
Those
know.
are adults.
But, well, you're right. You're right.
I mean, what people get upset about, what the law has an issue with, is 14, 13, 12-year-old kids.
Well, I know. And that was...
I mean, what goes on between adults is nobody's business but the adults.
Absolutely.
But when it gets down to this, can you see why somebody would have an issue?
Oh, yeah. But I can tell you right now, I mean, nothing sexually would ever happen with me and this kid.
It's been a while since we read that chat log, but I think the chat log said differently.
Yeah, the chat log said
Yeah,
differently.
I feel like that chat log had some different thing to say about that.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Little
It's
bit.
just, I know how I am.
I know, but based upon the chat,
I know.
it sounds like you were getting
No.
ready to have a big old night of sex with this kid.
No. I don't even have sex with men my age the first time I meet them. Period.
Well, if you had to sum it up, how did you end up here tonight?
Because he asked me to come.
I know, but because a 14-year-old asks you to do something doesn't mean you do it.
You don't understand, Chris. He controls me completely.
Well,
I was raised
you
by
know,
an outlaw.
and you're right in the sense that there are, I mean, it's a dangerous thing. I mean, in his shoes, I know what I'm like, you know, and I know that, you know, I'm good at conversation. I'm good company. I'm not talking sex or anything like that.
But you were talking sex in the...
Oh,
Look, Chris, look. I know I'm safe, okay? And I am a great conversationalist. I mean, most of the conversation I planned to say tonight was going to sound like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, Lord.
But I am a great conversationalist, and it was going to be a lovely time.
Did you have to do like the face and the motion?
Yes?
we both were.
I know, but there's a difference. You're 43 years old and he's
Right. You're
14.
right. You're right.
So,
I understand.
do you know that it's illegal to solicit somebody this age over the internet for sex?
I didn't think that I was. I mean, we didn't agree to sex.
No, I it's been a while, but I think your chat log is by definition soliciting a minor for sex.
Yeah.
We did not agree to sex at all.
Sexually charged conversation, certainly. I mean, you know what you said. I read you the quotes.
It's unfair using his own words against him.
It
What do you
is.
think should happen to you tonight?
Well, right now I'm scared to death. I just want to go home.
Well, there's a couple things that you have to know. One is that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story about adults hooking up with teenagers on the internet. If you have anything else you'd like to say, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to go.
So this is going to be on TV.
We don't know. We're working on a story. No decisions have been made as to what is or is not going to be in it.
Look,
Yeah, that means yes.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't made any decisions here. There's no chance that oil executive meets little boy for sex will be a headline that people tune in for. So you're probably fine, okay?
We're just in the early stages of this story.
That's just as bad as getting arrested. You know?
Well, in a second, Kenny, you'll get to tell which one is actually better.
Yeah,
With
first-hand experience.
Yeah, withhold judgment just now.
I mean, I'm just being straight up with you. I don't know, and there's no way I can say at this point.
I want to go.
You're absolutely free to go.
And I've been taught a lesson. Big time.
Mm-hmm. We
Look,
believe that.
I have been taught a lesson. I have learned that lesson. I will never do this again. So look, Chris, you don't have to put me on your TV show. You don't have to call the cops. We can just let bygones be bygones.
Totally fine.
I mean, I sat on your shit-covered stool, and I have learned. I have grown.
Yeah.
You know, this is not the first time we've done a story like this.
I don't know.
Okay. Don't forget your jacket.
Bye, Ken.
Your hands up. Around. Put your hands on your back.
One of these cops should ask him if which is better, you know, talking to Chris or what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Listen up. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that? Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes or no?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to the lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Not afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Ready?
Take a seat, watch your head getting in. Get your foot in there. There you go. Slide your foot in. You good?
Well, actually, if I'm being honest, officer, this really isn't very good at the moment. Now, this is a hard detective. I would hate to be sitting across this detective being interviewed for something. This is a no-nonsense guy. He does not coddle or anything. Like, it feels like you're being grilled by your dad or something. Like, as far as these things go, this would be a detective you would not want to be up against.
Where you were arrested on 5K Avenue, I read your constitutional rights, your Miranda rights. Did you understand them at that time?
Yes.
Okay. And you will verify that I did read them to you, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe that that NBC used their finest potato for this footage here.
Good to know.
Yeah. Now, as we go through this, I want you to imagine Lauren sitting across from this detective.
Okay.
He'd end up in a puddle of urine. That's true. This is Ken's type of man.
How old do you think she looked by the picture that you saw? Oh, okay. That's not too sure. I got some questions I want to ask you. Are you willing to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to be truthful with me. Okay. About
Can you
everything.
push my glasses up?
Okay. I want you to be truthful with me about everything I ask you about. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Why did you come to the house out there on 5K Avenue today or tonight, this morning?
Actually, it's supposed to be like 11:30.
Okay.
Well, I had been chatting with, who said he was Rocky, I think maybe a week or so. And so anyway, we started chatting tonight, or Friday night, and he told me that his parents had went to Vegas and that he was home alone and bored. And so anyway, we chatted about all kinds of stuff. I mean, sex. I mean, he was in a gay chat room, And so anyway, at one point we decided that we would meet up, and I even mentioned, I says, that's fine. I don't mind meeting up and chatting, but I says, and I asked him on different occasions if he was a cop or anything like that. I mean, I normally do with anybody that I'm chatting with. So, because I mean, they can tell you that they're 40 or 50, but you don't know that,
That's a giveaway that he talks to a lot of kids. When he says he asks everybody if they're a cop, because they could be, and he goes, they could be 40 or 50 and you don't know. It's like, no, you're only concerned that they're a cop if you're doing something illegal.
Yeah.
Like, you're only asking them if they're a cop if they're a child.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're an adult.
Yeah, exactly. If they're presenting themselves as 40 or 50, there'd be no reason to say, well, are you a cop? Because, what 40 and 50-year-olds do is nobody's business.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Okay, your screen name is what?
Jungle Mania 2050.
Probably, I'm not sure if I know that person.
Who are you coming to see today or visit? What was her name?
I wanted some information.
His name was
Or his
Rocky.
name?
Rocky.
Rocky?
Rocky.
AOL is America Online.
So, okay, you can call up that person and talk to him.
What was the screen name that he used?
What do you say it is again?
It's Art of Living.
Oh God, I don't remember now.
Detective, I wasn't focused on the screen name, alright? I was focused on some other things, if you catch my meaning. Alright?
You've been talking to him for a week or so and you don't remember?
Well, the reason I don't is because, on AOL, once you start talking, it just comes up automatically.
What do you think it was?
Yes, sir. Sure.
I would love Lauren to have had this
So
guy.
many
Yeah.
people. Can't even tell you my mom's screen name right now. Once I look at it,
after, you can ask him about okay or whatever. Maybe he knows me.
To get
I
started,
don't even know.
I wanted to
sir.
say
For
you.
email ID, I cannot. I have quite a few friends in Arthur.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Okay.
I love the way he keeps laughing to try and lighten the mood, and the detective just ain't
Is
having
not
it.
doing it. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
How'd you first meet Rocky?
In Dayton Men for Men.
What's your first name again?
Dayton Men for Men?
Yeah, AOL.
What's your last name? Chandra?
Yes, sir.
And that's a chat room?
Yes.
I go by.
When was that again?
It may have been last Friday, but I won't swear to that. May have been earlier that week.
You bring anything with you other than what we have?
You know how old that Rocky was, or how old Rocky
I
told
thought-
you he was before you come to visit him?
I thought
Yeah, front to back final. Like, he didn't mind that because that meant the boy was open to an older person.
Yeah.
So, like, he didn't react negatively to that. He was like, okay, well, then I guess we're all, good to go. These guys don't care. They don't care about the kid. They don't care about what trauma the kid had, what trauma they're going to give the kid. They don't care about his family life, his school life, none of it. The only thing they care about is if they can get in there, do what they want to do, and not get caught.
Yep.
That's why they're a predator. They want somebody that's been victimized. They want the weakest ones. That's what they're after. Yeah, this guy.
Sick.
Yeah, because they're just disgusting, and like they're the worst. Like he would have ruined this boy.
Yes.
He'd have ruined this boy, his perception of relationships, his perception of adults. Like, he'd have ruined this boy, and he didn't care.
Didn't give a
Didn't give a fuck. That didn't matter.
Bobby said that he was 15, but the guy when he was talking to me in the basement said he was 14. I mean, it was a concern because, I mean, he was younger than I am, considerably younger than I am.
Well, I've got the logs.
Yeah, he was younger than you are. He was illegally younger than you are. He was a crime to be even talking to the way you were.
From your chats, okay? And he told you he was 14 years old.
Okay.
Now, was he 14 or is he 15?
Well, I have to say 14 if that's what the log says.
Okay.
So you drive all the way from Greenville to watch movies with this 14-year-old girl with condoms in your pocket. I mean, you see how it looks?
What made you think that he was 14 years old?
I'm sorry.
What made you think that he was 14 years old?
He told me he was.
Okay, did you exchange any pictures or photographs with him?
Well, I know I sent him one.
Did he send you one?
Yeah, I think so. Because at the time when I sent him mine, I said, which I do, anybody I send my picture to, I ask them to delete it. But, I mean, I have a professional job, so I just always ask them to delete it. I mean, you never know if they do or not, so.
You know how you protect your professional job? You don't get online and solicit minors for sex.
It seems kind of basic, but that is kind of hard to remember.
Yeah, that's how you protect your professional job.
Did you have any phone conversations with Rocky when you were coming to see him?
Just tonight.
Well, Kenny was really hard.
One right before he called me. I want to say maybe 10:30.
How long of calls were they?
I was just at one, except for when I couldn't find the house.
How long of a call?
Maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Maybe.
I would not find any other signs of you chatting with any other girls online. You underage girls.
What phone did you call from? What was the number that you called from?
He called me.
You call Kentucky up, and you let me go check your computer out.
What's your cell phone number?
937-287-3846.
I'm sure he still has that number if anyone wants to call him.
feel sorry for whoever does have that number.
That was your cell phone, correct?
Correct.
What did you talk about each time?
That was so short. He wanted to know what I was doing. Wanted to know if I was going to come and see him. And I said yes. And that was really it. It was kind of a vague phone call.
Did you ever have any sexual conversations with him?
Oh, yeah.
What did they entail?
I'm not calling that number. I'm sure whatever poor asshole has that number gets all kinds of calls.
And we're not cruel people.
He told me about an experience he had with a
Lauren might disagree. Lauren doesn't seem to like me very much.
Fuck Lauren.
Yeah. Well, you can if you want to, but
No.
Ashley might get mad.
cousin.
Hope she likes crooked dick.
And then he asked me, that was the first conversation, or the first time he ever really talked sexually, I guess. Wanted to know if, and I wasn't even on, I was online, but I wasn't at the computer. And he wanted to know if that weirded him out. And by the time I got back to the computer, he was gone. And so tonight, when we started chatting, I told him that, I says, hey, everybody has, it's cool, everybody has their own.
Yeah, I seem to recall you asking him if he was horny, and when he said yes, you said good man. I seem to recall that. That's not really quite jiving with what you're saying here.
I guess stories, about what went on with him and his cousin.
What did the two of you talk about? What sexually explicit things did you two talk about?
He said something about what happened with his cousin would be cool with us.
What did you talk about sexually?
Sexually?
Yes.
Size. And,
I like how he's sitting here pretending he doesn't know what sex talk they had.
Yeah.
Like
it's so
yeah,
hard
like
to remember.
Yeah, like he hasn't been sitting here thinking about it and jerking off and stuff like that. He's acting like it was just, it was an accidental thing that he doesn't even remember it.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It was just nothing. Like it was just part of the conversation when we talked. We also talked about like football and shit. Come on.
that was really about it.
Derek, I gotta tell you, you really shouldn't. You should probably refrain from that.
Yeah, suck it.
Did you ask to suck his?
No, not that I recall.
What did you come up here for tonight?
Like I said,
if I let this play all the way out, he gives his address, his social security number, his mother's maiden name, like everything you would need to like ruin this guy's credit is like right there. Like if I let this play all the way, they don't bleep any of that out, but they do bleep out dick size.
That is funny.
Yeah.
the end of the conversation was, or even during the conversation, was that his parents had left to go to Las Vegas.
Why did you come up here tonight?
I came up here just to meet and chat with the kid.
To have sex with him?
Nope.
Never discussed having sex with him?
Nope.
Tonight or any other time on these chat logs?
I can't say that we definitely talked about having sex. No.
You definitely talked about having sex. Yeah, you definitely did.
I mean, we talked about sex, but to just have sex with each other, no.
Jungle Mania, 5:46 p.m. I love to have a guy come in my mouth.
Yeah, but that wasn't talking about him.
This kid posed himself to you as being a 14-year-old, and that's the conversation that you're having with him?
Well, yeah.
Officer, you're making this sound weird, okay?
You're making it sound like, sorted or something.
Yeah, I mean, we're just a couple of guys talking about putting things in places, all right? And you're trying to make it seem weird.
But he was having the same type of conversation.
And he posed to you as being 14 years old.
Well, I didn't see any harm in that, because it wasn't something we were talking about with us.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't believe it.
I mean, it's just like the deal with him talking to me about his cousin. I didn't see
Jungle
this about-
Mania.
And tell me what really is going on here.
What's that? Oh boy, the stuff. Oh boy, the when it goes in your mouth. Jungle Mania. Oh, now I never waste a load. Laugh out loud, okay. Jungle Mania, would you like that?
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But detective, you're making it sound like it was a bad thing.
Yeah.
I promise you it was a good thing when I said it. You're making it sound bad.
Because it's right here on the chat log. Now, you're not being truthful with me.
Oh, yes, I am.
Totally truthful with me.
I feel that I am because I know. I mean, you're reading parts of that. The whole conversation. I mean, it never really. I never said that that's what I wanted to do with him. It was the conversation that we were having.
Has anybody been around long enough to remember the clobbering time video when he was going through this and the detective was like, "Oh boy, the stuff," and he was like, "God damn, calm down, Kenneth," and then he was like, "Oh wait, that's the chat log."
I mean, there was a point where he was trying to get me to commit to something more than just coming and meeting and chatting with me.
Look, this child was trying to get me to do things, and I had no choice but to go along.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Have some sympathy, detective. This child...
I am an innocent in all of this.
Yeah, this child...
This slutty child.
Yeah, this child
came
online.
on to me.
Yeah.
Seduced me.
I
and
was
forced me
powerless.
to come.
I was powerless, all right?
Says what?
Fucking moron.
I don't know. First of all, I don't know what his age was, and look what the hell happened.
If he represented you as he was 14 years old, you didn't care. If he was 14 years old, you didn't care. It didn't bother you that he was 14 years old.
Well, it depends if
and
you're
you're carrying
at...
on these kind of conversations with what you believe is a 14-year-old kid.
Absolutely.
Then you come up here tonight just to meet him.
Absolutely. And I do that with anybody that I meet online.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
So you do this often.
Now,
So by what you just said, if the child in question had been 11, see, that's because it was online.
Yeah.
And everything was okay, and I show up. It's just natural.
Yeah, it's just
God,
normal.
you should have seen that the 90-year-old guy I went to see just the other day.
yeah, and these guys are like Kenny pulled that one too. He said he was in a gay chat room, and it's like, so if you walked into a bar, in a singles bar or something, you walked into a bar and there's an 8-year-old standing there. Does that mean that 8-year-old is just fair game? Just to start buying her some drinks?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. These guys always say that, and then you give it to them like that, and they're like, well, no.
no.
Is this the first time you've ever done this?
Done what?
Doing
Met somebody
what?
from online?
Done
Stupid
what?
fuck.
What do you mean, done what? The thing you're sitting there in handcuffs for. You just talked to a TV news reporter. You're sitting there talking to, this grizzled fucking detective, and you're going to say, do what? Stop at McDonald's. That's what he means.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's the first time you ever met somebody online or came to meet somebody online that you knew posed as a 14-year-old boy?
Absolutely.
The first time?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
What made you do it this time?
Because he said his parents were in Las Vegas and that he was bored.
Well,
You're carrying on these explicit conversations
that makes it
with a
all
14.
okay.
Yeah, it makes it fine. A child was bored. Like, why, detective, why are you not listening to this? This child was bored. We cannot have bored children, okay?
It goes against the very fabric
Yeah.
of the universe or something.
Yeah. See, what you don't know is he was bringing this kid a Game Boy, so he wouldn't be bored.
Weirdly shaped Game Boy.
Yeah, it's a weirdly shaped one. It's a collector's edition. He calls it the Game Boy.
Year-old, knowing that his parents are not home and didn't expect to have any kind of sexual contact with him.
Absolutely. He even asked me to bring him beer, and I said no. I came with no condom.
Buying beer, that's
Yeah.
where you drew the line.
Yeah, buying beer, like, I will come and I will do these things with him. But I will not buy a minor alcohol.
No.
That will not happen. I will not have you put that on me, detective.
By God.
Yeah, I have standards. No child is getting drunk on my watch.
No,
Just diddled.
Yeah.
no intentions.
Just
of-
violated. But not drunk. They have to be
You live out
sober.
again in Kettering, right?
What, X-Derek? What did I say?
Yeah.
Where's the computer at that located at to use to communicate with Rocky?
Yeah, shut your damn hole.
Where is it?
Yeah.
It's in my apartment.
And you're not being straight up with us.
I am.
No, you're not. Do we look stupid? You know? Chatting with you tell the girl you're 27.
That's not the man you want to sit across the interrogation table from right there.
No.
He ain't worried about things like the read technique or none of that. He's just there to nail your dick to the wall. And he's going to do it in the most, like, direct way
Painful
possible.
way.
Yeah. He's going to use a sledgehammer.
Tells you.
I bet they call him the Hammer.
Yes.
I bet he looks like a guy they call the Hammer, doesn't he?
He does.
Tell me again what you came up here to do with him tonight.
Remember those
I
commercials
came
for the
here
lawyer that called himself the
strictly
DC
to
Hammer?
meet and
Yes.
chat
Oh
with
my
Rocky.
gosh, yes.
Did you graduate high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I even
Yes, X-Derek, you have damaged X-Derek's psyche. All right?
You didn't need an excuse, X-Derek. You were gonna post something nasty in there anyway.
when I couldn't find a house,
X-Derek, if you have Kenneth Brinkman, Paco would probably like to
I
say.
would not.
I even left.
For 5+ years.
And I
How
was
many times did you drive around that house tonight?
It's not like there's a puppy in the background.
Yeah.
I think 4 times before I left. Because I went down and come around the first time, which I didn't know where I was at that point.
I think you're a hottie.
And then I think I went 3 other times before I left.
A horny type.
Look, I drove around. You know, it was a thunderstorm, and I know my dog's afraid of thunderstorms, so, you know, I was thinking about it.
You're telling me that you came up here just to meet him after all this conversation with him about sexually explicit things, about oral sex, in his mouth, coming in somebody's mouth.
I didn't.
Can you imagine sitting across from that guy while he's saying that to you?
Right?
Yeah.
He's-
If you were saying that to an of-age person and he's confronting you like that, you'd oh, man. The Hammer. If nobody calls him the Hammer, I'm starting that. We all call that Detective the Hammer now.
Yes.
Some romance if you don't mind.
Why did you come to see him then?
I came here
She
to
says,
meet
what kind?
and to chat with him, and that was it.
However the situation came.
Why didn't you just chat with him online?
I was.
Why did you come up here to chat with
Because
him?
he asked me to.
She said, yeah, we can have sex, you can have sex, or is that what that means? That's what you say. You say how the situation takes. Now, to
In fact, there was even a conversation where he said something about coming up or something. I says, well, I don't even remember you asking me to come, Rocky. And he says, oh, yeah, I did. And I
Well, I think you two asked each other to come.
And you have talk like this in condoms.
Ew! Ex Derek!
You sure he's going to believe your story?
You're not invited to my
If there
birthday
was
party.
any talk about something
Yes, you
sexual
are.
tonight between him and I, it came from him, and I says, hey, I'm coming to meet and chat. And I asked him several times if he was a cop, and he said no.
Okay, just imagine for a second. Let's just put ourselves in a world where he was not there for sex.
Okay.
Let's just put ourselves in that world for a second. So he is planning to go meet this child and just bring him, I don't know, bring him a book to read or something and sit and watch Godzilla movies all night. No sex involved, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he just says how the child is talking about wanting sex. Knowing that's happening, why would you still show up?
Yeah.
Knowing that there's going to be some little
Okay,
kid.
so you have no attraction to this child, even though you were talking about sex.
Yeah.
Okay. The child is talking about wanting sex. The child invites you to his house, and you're just like, okay, because we're just going to sit and read the Bible.
Yeah, you're gonna sit and
Stupid
you're gonna sit and
fuck.
watch SpongeBob or something. It's like if you had no intentions like that, but the child is saying they want sex, why would you go there to have some child trying to like grab you and stuff? That's so ridiculous. The only reason you would show up after that is if you also wanted sex.
Yes.
Why was you worried if he was a cop?
Well, because of the age. I mean, in the situation I'm in right now, I mean, I did nothing with the kid.
Here's the way it works. I can't tell.
I think he had plans on coming up here and doing something with the kid.
I
Okay?
I'm
Do
sure
you understand
do.
why I feel that way?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do. But I'm telling you that I didn't. I don't have the intentions of doing that with anybody that I meet online. I don't care if they're 40.
Then why are you meeting them? Why are you in a chat room where you're discussing sex and then meeting people if you just have no intentions of ever having sex with someone you meet online?
Yeah.
That doesn't make a lick of sense.
Hell, the only reason I came back was because he asked me to come back.
After you drove around several times. 8:51 tonight. Okay? 8:52 last night, I'm sorry. So are you horny? That's you asking this. Yep. Jungle Mania, laugh out loud. Jungle Mania, good man.
Yeah, you did say that, Kenny. We were there. You said it.
Does that mean yes?
All at the same time?
No, it's two different lines. My point is, you're talking about sex online to this person that's 14.
I'm not denying
I
it.
know you're not. And why you're denying that you came up here and your intentions weren't to have some kind of sex with the 14-year-old, I don't believe.
Well, and you have that right to do that. I mean, you don't know me any more than I know you. I just know how I am.
And I
know how
am
I
innocent.
personally am. And if I was coming up here to have sex with him, I'd have had condoms or something with me. And
There's
I
no
don't have
condoms or anything in your car.
No,
None in your billfold,
no.
none anywhere. And you'll give us a consent to search your vehicle?
Sure.
Okay.
Ken, that's worse that you didn't bring condoms. That's actually worse.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, that's
okay?
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he wasn't going to get the child pregnant. I mean,
Right,
it's a boy.
but-
He's not going to get him pregnant. But that's actually worse, Ken, that you're not even doing safe sex.
Explicit images of any children in your car or at work or at home.
No.
Here, you got a home telephone number?
No.
No, sir. What's your, is that your cell phone there? Is that the only phone you have?
Yeah.
What is that number?
There's on my computer. There's probably a few pictures of the people have sent me, but I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you that they're what the ages are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to judge that.
Do you
yourself.
care?
That's not a very good response there,
It
Ken.
really isn't.
Paco, are there any explicit pictures of children on your phone?
No.
Yeah, see, that's the answer that you give. You're not going to sit there, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't ask for ID. You don't give a roundabout answer like that. It's no.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's no.
What the ages are?
Well, of course I care. I mean, we have never exchanged explicit pictures.
Lots of laughs, is that what means?
I mean, that's Rocky and I never ever exchanged any type of nude pictures or nothing.
We'll read you some more chat.
You guess.
Okay.
I'd kind of rather you don't, officer.
Oh boy. So what you doing? Jungle Mania. Just cleaning the living room, and what are you doing? Oh boy. Nothing at all, really. Jungle Mania. Cool. Oh boy. Yeah, about as cool as cleaning. Jungle Mania. So do you have a nice
Well, what were we talking about prior to that?
Hold up. Hold up.
What were we talking about prior to that?
What?
What conversation would have made that appropriate?
Ah, jeez. Oh my gosh, that was that. Well, see. No, I don't know. I don't know how he could deflect from that. I'm sorry. I can't give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. What?
Ume. Oh man, what you have to eat. Aunt Myrna's party cheese salad.
Yes.
Yep. You got to go out and you got to buy some stuff. You got to make some Aunt Myrna's party cheese salad and you got to eat some. Try and do it on your live stream.
Please.
Yeah, we want to see that.
cleaning?
No, I mean...
It doesn't matter what you're talking about prior to it.
Thank
You're
you.
asking him something sexually explicit. Correct?
Right.
Okay.
But that, he was in that chat.
Does that make it okay?
Yeah, he was in the chat. Officer, you're making this weird. Okay? He was there. You know, you enter the arena, you got to expect to play the game.
If you know it's a 14-year-old kid and you're asking him how big his is or how nice his is.
I did not realize that it was...
Detective, when you say it like that, it kind of
sounds
it doesn't sound as
wrong.
good as it did when I said that. You know, it kind of doesn't sound great.
Do I need to go back to this first page on this chat when you ask how old he is?
No, he's in the chat room.
The hammer.
You know, and...
So that makes it okay.
Talk is talk. I mean, hell, they do it in high school. You know,
Does that make it okay?
Yes,
No,
people talk in high school.
Ken, it's been a
Thank you
long...
for pointing that out.
Yeah, Ken, it's been a long time since you've been in high school. All right, buddy? It's been a while. You don't connect with the children anymore, except apparently for sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's my age. I think he's like... I think he's 43. I think he's my age.
How old?
You don't identify with the children there, Ken.
Ken?
You're right, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. And when I was his age, I wouldn't even be talking about it.
Exactly.
Look, it's the kid's fault. When I was his age, I would not have been talking about sex, okay?
No.
Yeah. It's this child.
Talk to the child. They're a pervert.
Yeah, go arrest him. Go arrest him. You can go find him. He's the one with the bleeding toe.
No.
If you did have a child, how would you feel if they got online and was talking to somebody like this as a parent?
Well, as a parent, my kids wouldn't be online.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Like how he's all high and mighty about that.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I've got nieces and nephews that are, you know, teenagers, and, you know, I'm constantly telling their moms, hey.
Why do you tell them that?
Well, because I'm in the chat rooms, I know.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, the kids can't be in there because I'm fucking in there, all right?
What goes on in those chat rooms.
Yeah, people
But
like
it doesn't
me.
matter that you're chatting with somebody that's 14 years old.
Well, I think the intentions were different. I mean, I know what my intentions are.
So do we.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. It's pretty obvious, Ken.
no, it's not.
Yes,
not to
it is.
me. Not. I know what I am.
And what is
So
Yeah,
do
we know what you are too, buddy. We know what you are.
that?
I'm a man with a good heart. The kid was lonely, bored.
That's not the answer I would have said. I would have just said predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have said child predator. But, he's got a different spin on it.
He does.
And that's all it was.
So that's why you asked him how big his penis was.
That had nothing to do with.
That's all part of this chat.
Well, we had been chatting for how long?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, how long after meeting a 14-year-old is it appropriate to be discussing your penis size? Probably 4 years. Meet a 14-year-old, 4 years later you can start talking about that.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, roughly.
Not 4 minutes.
Yeah, roughly about 4 years, I would say.
Most of this chat is from tonight.
There was chat earlier. I mean, a week ago, the middle of last week, because we've chatted like 2 or 3 different times.
And each time you talk about sexually explicit things with him.
Not the whole time, but yeah.
I didn't say the
Not
whole
the
time.
whole
I said
time.
Yeah.
That makes it better.
We said hi.
Okay.
And,
Is it
a lot of
right?
I guess the way that he carried himself, you would assume that on my end that.
Bearing in mind he's 14 years old.
Right, but I'm saying the way that he came in and was chatting, whether it's right or wrong, I mean,
Bearing in mind that he's 14 years old.
Deleted archives,
It
welcome.
made it all right for you to ask him those questions.
Welcome. Sorry, you have Aunt Myrna's party salad.
No, but some of them I was answering his questions. I guess I could have been rude and just say it's none of your business.
It's not rude to say to a child that's not something we're going to talk about. That's not rude. That's just being an adult.
Yes.
In fact, what you should have then done was block him. If you meet in the chat room and you're talking about your favorite football team, fine. But the second it becomes something else, in fact, I would avoid that personally. But the second they become something else, you say, no, we're not going to talk about that, and you block them.
Yes.
That's what you do. It's not rude. That's just being an adult.
Yes.
But when you ask him his penis size,
Oh, that's right. You're just coming up here just to chat, right?
To meet him and chat, yes.
I'm going to be honest with you, and again, I don't believe your story.
Okay.
You're not being truthful with me. Your body language tells me that. I'm an investigator.
I'm being 100% truthful with you on what my intentions were for tonight. That's just the way it is.
And we absolutely
And
don't
I'm
believe
sorry
you.
Yeah.
that
Next.
you don't believe that, but I'm not like some of the other people that you may pick up on there. That's just not me.
Well, let me tell you how.
Do you think any of these guys sat there in front of the detective and said, you know what, officer, I am exactly like all of these other guys, and I am exactly what you're making me out to be? Like, all of them were different. They were all different.
They were.
Yeah. All of them were different. It was all a misunderstanding, and they never intended to have sex.
Of course not, because,
Yeah.
that's why they showed their dicks.
Yeah, I mean,
and
they just...
all of that.
Yeah. I mean, it was educational. Like D-Mac, she'd never seen a penis before. So he was obliged to show her a penis.
He shows everybody.
Yeah, ex-Derek put that one in the, put that one in the torture dungeon for Paco.
How similar
What?
in conversation your conversation is with other people on the internet chatting with kids that are this age. It's very similar.
Well,
Okay? It's very similar. You're the 9th person tonight that we've arrested for this.
I know that when I meet people my age, they think, now, I'm just giving you an example.
This is not someone your age.
I know, but when I do meet people my age, they think that I'm going to do anything with them, and that's just not me.
So you ask somebody repeatedly, "Are you horny?" And then you just show up at their house and just say, "I just want to talk."
That was just in conversation. That was not even when we had decided.
If I
to
ask
meet.
you if you're horny, what does that mean to you?
He's in a
If I ask you if you're horny, what does that mean to you?
To me, it's an everyday thing for me.
You ask him in here if he was horny, and you say, "I wish you lived closer."
Correct.
I like how they cut him off, but he was going to say he was in a sexually charged chat room.
Yeah.
Again, that doesn't make it okay.
It does not. It's...
Like, if you're a bartender and somebody brings a 4-year-old into the bar, that's a place people go to drink alcohol. Does that mean that you serve that 4-year-old some scotch? Like...
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, it's like, that doesn't make it okay.
4-year-old's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Why?
Only because he was an hour away. You know, during the whole conversation, I mean, you're looking at those 2 lines.
No, I'm looking at more than 2 lines.
Well, I'm just saying though.
All we're doing is picking out certain excerpts from this
Right. And
about your conversation that shows that you had sexually explicit conversation with him.
I did, and I won't deny that. But that doesn't mean that I came here to have sex with him.
Look, just because we talked about having sex and meeting for sex, and I came to meet him, didn't mean it was for sex.
Right.
Yeah, come on. Follow my logic here, detective.
That's my point, is that it doesn't mean...
If the opportunity would have arose, you wouldn't have taken it.
Absolutely not.
Uh-huh.
Nope. Not in a heartbeat.
Uh-huh. The cops believe in you. Keep it up.
Don't do it.
Not too many people drive an hour at midnight just to talk, do they?
What time was you originally supposed to have been up here tonight to meet him?
I think it was 11:30. Because it wasn't until, I wanted to say 10 o'clock, that I even agreed to do it.
Other than sex, what the hell are you doing leaving the house at 10 o'clock at night? You're my age, man. At 10 o'clock at night, you're going to bed. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. You ain't getting up and saying, let's go have a conversation and watch Godzilla. Like, you're going there because there's something you want if you're leaving the house at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't even know what the outside looks like at 10 o'clock at night.
No. And maybe keep it that way.
Yeah.
I think he actually called me. Well, my phone's in my car, but I think that he actually called me around 10 o'clock.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
No.
What's their name?
Why did you choose to come to Dark County?
That's where he was at.
Yeah, there you go. That is kind of a dumb question.
That is.
That's kind of a dumb question. Why'd you come here? Well, because that's where the crime was.
Did you tell anybody you were coming here other than who you came to visit?
No.
You're an accountant, you work for a major oil company, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you tell everybody in your chats?
That's what I am.
Are you supposed to
Where do you
marry
work
or
at?
something?
Speedway.
No.
I manage the audit department.
How well do you know him?
Okay.
How well do you know him?
I'm just going to read you a couple more lines of this because I want you to get the drift where I'm coming from, okay? Jungle Mania. So do you a lot? Oh boy, yeah, sometimes like a river. Oh boy, do you? Jungle Mania, cool. Jungle Mania, oh yes. Oh boy, cool. Hey, what?
If this thing had happened, Rocky's parents are gonna come home and it's gonna be like a wave coming out of the front door.
Oh, God.
You know, like in oh God, what's the movie? The Shining.
Oh.
Like the elevator scene in The Shining.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's going to look like.
Would it be okay if I called you quick while I can?
That was
Jungle Mania on the phone. Oh boy. Yeah, if that's okay with you. Oh boy, it's not. If that's not okay. Oh boy, I was just wondering. Jungle Mania. Well, better wait on that, Rocky. Oh boy. Okay. Jungle Mania. Sorry. Oh boy, that's cool. I was just wondering since I do not, since they're asleep. Oh boy, no, it's okay. Jungle Mania, laugh out loud. Oh boy, you're still cool. Jungle Mania, they may hear you, man. Oh boy, no, they're clear at the other side of the house. Oh boy, it's a big house, laugh out loud. Jungle Mania, okay. Oh boy, plus I use a calling card to call you, so if, and I mean if, they do come, which they won't, I'll hang up and they can go no way to know it was you. Oh boy, I can hear him coming down the stairs, so I'd hang up anyway. Oh boy, but it's up to you. Jungle Mania, sneak out for a
that was a conversation not tonight.
It doesn't.
Hey, wait, look, it wasn't tonight, all right?
Yeah, look.
I mean, I guess there's really...
You gotta leave the past in the past.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else to say about that. We're in the past. Stop bringing up the past.
matter. What are you asking him to sneak out to do?
Oh, I know. I understand.
What? Okay.
I understand where you're coming from, but you know, that was like the first chat we ever had.
It doesn't matter. Okay? Come on, Ken.
That's worse, Ken. That's worse if that was the first chat you ever had. That's worse.
Yeah,
it's
you're
all
not
bad.
helping yourself. Like, take a page out of Magnum's book and shut your fucking hole.
Yeah, you're just digging that hole deeper, buddy.
But I love the fact that they don't, because it gives us all this great content.
Yeah, it gives us content. Gives us a reason to sit here and talk to everybody.
Honestly.
You're asking me why I'm here tonight. Why I came up here tonight.
Why are you chatting with him?
Well,
why are you talking about sexually explicit things? Why are you talking about with him?
You know, Ken had a whole thing he was going to say. He had a whole little speech there.
Yeah.
And the detective just completely derailed it with, facts. Don't you hate that?
Oh, it's tough every time that happens.
Yeah. This detective is like your dad, right? Like, you had your excuse all prepared, and then your dad just shoots it down before you can even say it.
Because that's where the conversation went, which
But you knew
wrong.
he was 14 years
You're
old.
right.
Ball team. Who's your favorite player?
I agree.
Tell me why that the conversation had to be the sexually explicit conversation that you had with him, rather than that about what's your favorite sport? Who's your favorite actor? How's your grades in school?
I was just following his conversation.
But you're the adult.
Look, the child was leading the conversation, detective. Why is this so difficult for you?
I agree with that.
Why didn't you stop it? When it got to that point, why didn't you stop it?
I should have.
He sounds like an angry dad. I love this cop.
The hammer.
So you know it was wrong.
Yeah.
And you did it anyway.
I guess at the time I did not see it as being wrong because he was in the chat room and it was just talk.
It wasn't wrong because he was there, officer. Come on. Now, why don't you take these cuffs off? I can go home. We can forget this whole thing. All right?
Let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, let's not waste anybody's time here.
What did that lead to? That chat and that talk, what did that ultimately lead to?
Definitely led to more than what I ever anticipated.
What did it lead to tonight? Where are you at?
I'm right here in trouble.
Yeah.
If you would have kept the conversation to something such as sports or whatever, school, do you think that you'd be here tonight?
No nudity, no child porn.
I think, would I have met him?
Yes, officer, because those things turn me on.
I think so.
If the conversation would have stayed sports and not sex.
Yeah, I mean, because I was dwelling more on the fact that he was bored. He said his parents were gone for 4 days.
Did you think that was rather strange for a 14-year-old to be gone, or for his parents to be gone for 4 days and leave him at the house by himself?
I didn't really find it to be strange, just simply because early on, like a week ago,
No, I didn't find it strange. I more found it convenient.
Yeah.
when we were chatting, the fact that, he led me to believe that his parents kind of let him do what he wanted to do, as far as, hell, he was online at midnight, and I was like, don't you have school? Well, yeah. And then he said something, one time he said something about his mom coming in and telling him to go to bed. It's like, well, you probably ought to, it's, you got school.
Do you think his mom would have known about the sexually explicit conversations and would have cared?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. He said that his parents were computer stupid.
Did that stop you from talking about that thing, those things with her?
No. See, actually, I found that to be convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good thing, officer.
Questions. Wherever he led it, I went.
And you didn't lead any of it.
As far as what do you mean?
Rocky was sort of his white rabbit.
I lead it.
Yeah.
The conversations about sex. You never brought up anything about sex. You only answered what he asked you about sex.
Well, I think, one thing may lead to it, would have let,
Ken, it's
okay,
a simple
fine.
answer.
All right, fine. Yeah, I'm sure that there, at some point I brought up something that he didn't.
So by what you're saying, if his parents were home, you'd have come up here anyways, right? Because you were just going to talk to him, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean if his parents were home?
Yeah, you'd have just come up anyways because you were just going to talk, right? You weren't doing anything wrong.
I'm Rocky's friend Ken. I've been chatting with him online.
It'd
I
go
just wanna
well.
meet him.
Yeah. I'd have paid money for that.
I mean, if you're just going to meet him tonight, what point, how many times do you have to meet him before you had sex with him?
I guess, yeah, I would have never had sex with him. Never.
You talk about sneaking out for your size, all
There
the
was
stuff swollen
conversation
loads, and you're not
online, but, it's one thing when you're face to face. And the other thing is I probably would have never came and met him if his parents were here, just in protection of him. Because he kept telling me that if his dad ever found out, his dad would throw him out, that his dad was totally down on gay people. That's on gay people. That's what's in the law.
That didn't stop you from coming up to see him tonight, right? After all this sex conversation.
Well, he said that his parents were gone.
Yeah, see, the parents were gone. I'm not going to have sex in the living room while Dad's right there. I'm going to kick him out of the house. No. It has to be when they're gone. Do you not understand how this sort of thing works, Detective?
And he's telling me what he wants, that he had this cousin relationship. I've been there.
So that excited you?
I wasn't excited at all.
You wasn't?
No, you kind of were. You kind of were.
Yeah, you
not in the
can't really
way-
hide that.
Yeah, you were kind of excited there on that.
You think I was?
How was you excited then?
I was just being friendly. I wasn't. I was not sexually excited about a 14-year-old. How in the hell can I be sexually excited personally about a 14-year-old?
Oh, that's because you're a pedophile.
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me.
I can't be.
That's why you carry on these conversations with them.
Well, it was an online conversation, and I just seen it as a different. I see that differently.
You didn't see no harm in it.
Not at the time, no.
You didn't see no psychological harm in talking to somebody posed as a 14-year-old and talking this way.
No.
Front to back final, exactly. The hammer there is not to be fucked with. He's just an intimidating dude. He could be telling you about the football game last night, and you're thinking something bad's about to happen.
I mean, you see them in there all the time.
That makes it okay.
I really would have loved to see Lauren in front of the hammer.
Right.
He'd have started crying even more.
He'd still be crying.
Curled in the fetal position.
Yeah. And Lauren would have sat there in a puddle. Mixture of tears and urine.
Are you willing to sign a consent to search your vehicle?
Oh, yeah.
Any property that's in the vehicle?
Yeah.
He's going to take the cuffs off of you long enough to sign that. Okay, time's approximately 1:47 a.m. He's going to conclude the interview. Left-handed or right?
Right-handed.
I think that's probably about it. I don't think there's a lot more interesting after this.
Probably not.
Sure, yeah.
Hex Derek, is there anything interesting after this point?
We're motherfucking professionals.
Yeah. Because I don't think we really need to see him get processed.
No, that's always the boring bits.
Yeah.
We'll double lock this, okay?
Yeah, that's it. All right, so this was a short one tonight, huh?
It was.
Yeah. Well, we've had a couple of marathon ones lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. Well, hey, thanks for everybody for coming out tonight. Remember, if you find yourself talking to the hammer, shut your damn hole.
Yes,
Yeah.
please do.
Yeah, so you got any advice for anyone?
Not just remember, Lawrence is coming up, everybody.
Yes.
I hope you guys are ready. We will be doing, our usual, which is posting every day. Saturdays, we will be reading live.
Yep.
So definitely hop in and join.
So make sure you have your towels for under the door and your penis lamps.
Yes.
You know, mine is being pulled out of storage and being installed as,
upgraded,
just this week. Yeah.
even more upgraded than last time.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So yeah. Thanks for everyone for coming out, and have a good evening.
all right, kiss.